A curriculum vitae is a summary of your personal education, professional experience, qualification and skills listed in one document. First-time job seekers could find it difficult to list everything they've ever done professionally in a succinct way. It's not about describing your entire journey in detail, it's about highlighting knowledge and skills sought by the recruiter. It must reveal the link between your profile and the job position, helping potential employers to quickly identify if your profile fits their needs. A standout resume is one that is easy to read. There are tons of online tools like Canva or Overleaf to find inspiration to create your layout. You can even use a program like Word and create your own. But keep in mind, usually private companies prefer clear and short layouts. The Europass format is perfect if you want to apply to public bodies or if it is explicitly required in the call. Therefore, we suggest being equipped with both a Europass and a customized CV to be well prepared in all situations. Anyway, remember to keep it brief, professional and straight to the point as possible. You shouldn't exceed 1 or at maximum 2 pages. A longer document isn't always better. List your experience and education from most recent to oldest. Take time to translate it properly, and if it's possible, get a native Italian speaker to check your CV. Avoid Google Translate. Mistakes and mistranslations are not allowed. Your spelling and grammar need to be immaculate. Now, let's have a look at the information you need to include in an Italian-style CV. Start your CV with your personal details. In addition to contact details such as a phone number, address, email, LinkedIn profile, do not forget your date of birth, nationality or permit of stay, just to be sure you are eligible to work in Italy. Whereas in many other countries this wouldn't be appropriate, in Italy is highly suggested. Including a passport photo on your CV is a common practice in Italy, but it's not mandatory. If you decide to include one, though, make sure it's a formal passport photo with a neutral background. This is the section where you present your previous jobs and internship experiences. You don't need to include every single job you've ever had. If you have a lot of experience, list only the more relevant ones to the job you're aiming for. Don't forget to include the name of the company and the industry, the dates of employment, job title and key duties. In this section, you should include all of your qualification and trainings, from high school to nowadays. For each qualification, specify the timeline of your career, the name of your course and of your university, your thesis title and final grade. If you are still a student, remember to mention the expected date of accomplishment and the number of exams passed out of the total. That is important for potential employers to have an idea about your availability. Which section comes first, education or professional experience? Decide on the basis of the most important information about you in this phase of your life. If you are a fresh graduate, put in evidence your education first. Otherwise, opt for the professional experience if you have some. Highlight your language skills using the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages. It's not a problem if you don't have a certificate. You can just self-assess your level. Just don't overestimate it. Language skills are very easy to test. If you wish to work in Italy, you should learn how to speak Italian. Otherwise, you can miss some very good job opportunities. List also your technical skills, such as your IT skills or other skills relevant in your field. Do not forget about soft skills. Mention the most relevant, 2 or 3 is enough. For each one, explain with a short sentence how you have developed it through examples even from your personal life. Is there something that doesn't fit in previous sections? You can mention it here. For example, you can include your volunteering experiences or list your hobbies, but only those that are relevant or important to you. While it is quite common in many countries, Italian employers don't expect to find references in your CV. Anyway, it's not a bad idea to include a couple of referees with their contact details. Be sure to have asked their authorization in advance. Recommendations today can also be presented in other forms. It's very useful to ask former professional relations to write you a recommendation on social networks such as LinkedIn. Finally, at the bottom of your CV, do not forget the authorization to use your personal data, according to the EU Regulation 2016/679 and your signature. Now that you know all the secrets to write a successful CV for the Italian job market, do not forget to also include a cover letter. If you want to know more about how to write it, watch the related video about this topic.